Another trading week just ended, and this week was one of those weeks where I questioned myself if I'm actually a trader because of the lack of trading opportunities. This week, there was a lot of volatility in the market due to the US election, but I just didn't get a lot of trading opportunities. I had price come to my zone several times, but due to the fact that I waited for 5 minutes confirmation, I didn't get trading opportunities. It was also one of those weeks where I had to discipline myself because waiting is actually part of trading, and sometimes as traders we tend to forget that. The fact that you're not getting a trading opportunity doesn't mean you're not a trader. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself, for your trading, for your capital, is just to sit back and wait for the right trading opportunity, then take action. That's actually one of the traits of successful traders, and most people tend to forget that. As traders, we tend to forget that. It was one of those weeks where I had to sit back and realize that the fact that I'm not getting a trade doesn't mean I'm not a trader. This week, I had just one opportunity, which I'm going to talk about later during the breakdown. Overall, it was a decent week. I ended the week at break-even, and I'm going to tell you more about it in the chat. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, I stayed up, put my head on and I prayed up, I worked hard and never gave up, I just struggle motivated.
Yo guys, we're live on the chat. So as I mentioned before, this week was extremely slow for me. Like I only had this setup which was on Thursday, and I'm going to explain that very soon. So on Monday the market opened with this gap, if you see right here. And I low-key wanted to trade this gap so bad because what I know about gaps is once price creates a gap, it tends to come back and fill it. And if you notice right here, it did melt for a while, but on Tuesday/Wednesday, on Wednesday it started to pull back and it came back to fill this gap. I low-key wanted to trade this so bad, but I just didn't get a trading opportunity and my strategy wasn't saying that. So I couldn't trade this and I wanted to. On Tuesday, Wednesday, didn't get nothing. The only trade I got was on Thursday, which I'm going to break down right now. And one thing I wanted to mention was this week, the structure on the 1 hour was changing so much. Like 1 minute it was bullish, the next it was bearish, and the whole thing was just messing with my head. But overall, it is what it is, right? So quickly, I just annotated the structure. So as you can see right here, we were bullish at first, but then price broke this low, created a pullback, and broke it. So basically, we switched to bearish, right? So what I saw on Monday was price creating the gap, and what I was looking for at first was buys, but later on price switched to bullish, which was right here. Price created this low, it broke this last high, created a pullback, which happened right here, and then price broke right here. So basically, I was looking for buys. As I mentioned before, like the whole thing changed during the week, but for this particular trade, I was looking for buys, and that was the reason why. So what I was looking for was this zone. If you see right here, this was the last swing low, swing high. I'm just gonna barricade this for a sec so it doesn't look too messy. So basically, price came back into the zone. You may ask, why did I still take this trade even after price broke the zone? Because I was actually looking at the entire zone. I was also looking at this doji, and also what I look at is once price taps into the zone, for it to be invalidated, price has to close two candles below it. For example, right here, price closed already one time, which is this one. If price was to create another body like this, I wouldn't be looking at the zone anymore. So basically, like I mentioned, I'm always at the zone, not really the candle, but the zone. So price, for me, this zone was still valid. So basically, once price tapped in, I'll just back a little bit more. Once price tapped in during my trading section, I was low-key looking for a trade setup, right? And that's actually what I did. So once price tapped in around 8, normally 8 o'clock, I don't trade 8 o'clock. So I needed price to break below. If you see right here, price broke below, and I'm just going to buy forward. Boom, price broke the low around 9 a.m. Boom, 9 a.m. Just gonna go show you what I was looking at. So 9 a.m. price broke the low. So basically, I was looking for my entry confirmation, right? And price was doing this, doing this. Immediately, well, after a while, price broke the high, and I was looking to buy from here. So what I was looking for was this candle, the zone, and my stop loss was right below here. I think I used the fee, but that doesn't really matter right now. So basically, I was waiting for price to come back. It actually took a while. I think price came in around New York Open, because I was watching. I was actually at the gym, and well, I rushed back home because I needed to watch the trade live, anyways. So basically, fast forward, it took a while for price to come in. I'm just gonna keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Boom. So basically, immediately New York Open, price literally was melting from some ways, right? And if you see right here, the candle that stopped, well, that tapped me in, created this what is it called? It's pretty much called an imbalance. I think that it's called an imbalance. I don't really know, but basically, price didn't manipulate the eyes of this candle. So I'm saying that just to say this. So basically, immediately I saw that I got stopped out, and I saw that price didn't manipulate this candle. I was looking to get back in because I saw that there was a probability that price could still go up. Overall, I'm still looking for buys, to be honest, because if you see right here, there's also an equal eyes. I don't know if you guys know about equal eyes, but for those who know, equal eyes tends to be taken with time. So basically, this week I was low-key thinking Barry was going to take this eye, but it didn't. So I got stopped out. I felt like my stopped out was basically a manipulation for price to push. And also because the week was a little bit tricky because of the US election, right? So I got stopped out. Immediately I got stopped out with this candle, I got back in. But this time I wasn't, yeah, I was risking 1k, but this I reduced my risk to 500 euros. So basically I got stopped at 1k here and I got back in using 500. So as I got back in and price was moving in my favor. I'm going to show you. Boom. So immediately, the way I saw, so basically I saw this move. It wasn't like price was creating the same imbalances I talked about, like the manipulation. For example, if you see this candle right here, this one right here, price didn't take the low, right? I saw this, I was like, it's not worth it for me to hold this trade. So basically, as I was seeing all of this, like, I don't know, I was basically in the zone, right? So as I was seeing all of this, I was like, it's not really worth it for me to hold this trade anymore. So basically, at 1 to 2, somewhere here, I just closed. And I was also looking on the 1 minute, right? I'll show you. See, on the 1 minute, the candle was all looking weird. There was no volume, right? There was no bullish volume comparing to the bearish candles. The bullish ones were just like, I don't know if it was basically luck or something, but I got out at 1 to 2 because I wasn't liking the movement. It wasn't making sense. And for some people, they will think this is revenge trading, but basically for me, this wasn't revenge trading. I know when I revenge trade. Revenge trade is literally me just doing something weird, but this wasn't really revenge trade. I had a reason for this, and I was willing to risk 500 euros more. If I lose it, I'll be cool with that. So basically, I did that and I got back in. And this one, I don't even know why this is here, but I got back in on this trade, making me break even for the week. Overall, I was supposed to be stopped out at 1k, but I got back in with 500. I got to 1 to 2 and I closed. I'm basically going to show you guys the result over here. So to wrap up the week, we have expectation, which was -1 because I got stopped out, and reality. So for those who don't understand the difference between expectation and reality, expectation is literally what I got with my strategy, and reality is what I did or what I didn't do. So the reality we got so basically -1 and +1, which gives me a total of equal to 0. So basically, expectation was basically what the strategy provided, and reality was what I did. So in this particular aspect, I was very flexible because I got the opportunity to get back into the trade, and I got back in. So for the week, expectation -1, reality breakeven. So basically, I ended the week at breakeven. Overall, I'm actually grateful for how the week ended because I should have ended the week with a loss, but I ended up being at breakeven, which is not bad at all for me, and I'm actually grateful for that because due to experience, I was able to react to what the market was telling me, right? So overall, this is all I have for this video. If you learned something, make sure to give it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with a family. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bless.